All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. It's really a crazy moment in markets right now, but I wanted to show you my thoughts on Telcoin here. So 2 days ago, I think I was making an update and saying that, look, what we are doing here on a long-term basis is something that is looking like a wake of accumulation pattern. And this moment here, which we are in, would look like, a sign of strength, which usually, entails the price to push towards the upside again. But one of the things that I was mentioning right there was that for this to be the case, we don't want to be seeing the token price getting back into the trading range once again, because once this happens, this is basically almost invalidating the whole wake of accumulation pattern and can take even a much longer time to eventually be able to break out of there and continue pushing towards the upside. So where are we today? Let's just zoom in very nice and easy close to that sign of strength that I was talking about, and we can see that of course we have got a lower support right there, I would say in the region of maybe 0.045 thereabout in terms of dollars, and then of course on top we've got somewhere around 0.0075. So that's quite a wide range there. But the thing that is happening right now, as you can see, is that it appears like we are breaking support. Like in the past, these are areas that buyers have actually been stepping in to buy the price. But this time around, we are seeing that there is not much buyers coming into the market right there to buy the Telcoin price. So yeah, this would entail that if we continue on this path, we're looking at the price dropping even further towards the downside, and we're getting back into the trading range that we have been talking about. Of course, some people may be looking for support levels right around 0.042, but I think that's almost the same thing that we are having right here around 0.044 now, because the movements in these ranges have actually been very fast. We can also expect a very quick drop, right, if that is what is to happen. But is this enough to conclude that the price is going to be dropping down? I don't think that it's this easy, because what we know at play right now is the stock market. Now, the stock market is closed. I think in the next 2 hours or so, we'll see futures. But we still have got about 12 hours until we exactly see, maybe more than 12 hours actually, before we see the US stock market open. And we know the deal, right? The leading story is the tariffs. So according to how the stock market is going to be reacting, I think this is the same thing that we're also going to be seeing on Telcoin. So it's so early to try and enter a trade, but I would actually be considering entering some kind of a trade right there, whether a short position or a long position. But I wanted to take a look at some indicators here. Maybe the RSI on a daily time frame. This, we can go lower right here, just according to what it has done in the past. This are not the levels that we have had, like big reversals. So this is a telltale sign for me that, look, in the past we have had these levels right around 30 or sub 30. Right at this point, we still have got about 37% in terms of the RSI. However, you can also take a look at it in a different lens and say that, look, the price actually has been setting lower low here, as you can see, whilst the RSI has actually been setting a higher high. So this is usually bullish divergence, but in market conditions like we are in right now, I'm not really sure how much I would put, like how much in terms of like percentage contribution to my thesis I would put to this RSI here. So as you can see, it's just a fingernail biting moment. You are on support level here, and you're also appearing like you're forming a bullish divergence on the RSI. But at the same time, you look at the macro and you see that, well, everything is actually, clattering towards the downside. Then we also have got the uncertainty of the stock market tomorrow. It's just a crazy picture altogether. But whatever the case may be, I think that there is a way we can still make money here with Telcoin, and this is what we are supposed to be thinking about. We can think about short-term trades and shorting the price towards the downside here, or we can also say that, well, this has been a buying opportunity for quite some time, and we can be longing the price and even getting something like a 200% pump in terms of like just getting back to the top of the range. So we just need to be prepared for both scenarios here and looking at each and every single condition, and that's exactly what is going to be my job between now and whenever the next trading opportunity arrives here for Telcoin. But I want to invite you to the trading group that I share this kind of trades. You can see some of the recent ones that we have taken here: Pi, XYN, BNX, and I think today, let me just go to the latest ones that we took. I think there was Jasmy and a whole bunch of other different ones. So let me just try to find the one which I just posted today. Yeah, so those were the latest ones. So there was Jasmy and Fyro. Then of course there was this one right there. I think this is Myro also. Then there was here Okay, this is the Magic Eden token as well. So all these trades were posted in the trading group, and you can see some of them have been successful. I mean, not everything is going to be a win in terms of, like, the trades, but whatever the case may be, I think that we have to take advantage of the volatility that's going to be showing up here on Telcoin, whether it's going to be a long position or a short position. So if you're interested in this short-term trade alerts, feel free to check the link that is going to be in the description, or you can go to my pinned post right there on X if you're going to be seeing this video on X. I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for Telcoin updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. But I think, yeah, you can already see this is a very, I mean, it's a crazy moment in markets right there. On the macro, things are looking very much different. Immediate short term also, it just looks like the price can break towards the downside. At the same time, it's sitting on a support level. So this is something that we need to watch very much closely and see which way we're going to be taking. But just as a trader, I just want to make sure that I win in both scenarios by this. So see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.